hidden beneath muddy rivers, covered in algae, looking more like a submerged log than a living animal, waits one of North America's most extraordinary freshwater predators. It does not chase prey across open water, inject venom, or waste energy on long pursuits, because its greatest weapon is patience perfected through millions of years of evolution. This is the terrifying high-speed suction hunting strategy of the alligator snapping turtle, a predator that turns complete stillness into one of nature's deadliest ambush techniques. Across the slow-moving rivers, swamps, lakes, and bayous of the southeastern United States, this giant turtle spends much of its life resting motionless on the riverbed, where almost nothing reveals its presence. Its enormous shell is covered with rough ridges that resemble broken bark, while algae and mud gradually spread across its surface until it becomes almost indistinguishable from rocks and fallen trees. To passing fish, it appears to be nothing more than another piece of the underwater landscape. But beneath that disguise lies an astonishing predator waiting for the perfect opportunity. Unlike almost every other turtle on Earth, the alligator snapping turtle possesses a bright pink, worm-shaped appendage attached to the floor of its mouth that serves as one of the most remarkable hunting lures found anywhere in nature. When the turtle opens its jaws, it remains completely motionless except for the tiny lure, which begins wriggling gently through the water with movements almost identical to those of a real aquatic worm. Curious fish, believing they have discovered an effortless meal, swim closer and closer without realizing they are heading directly toward one of the river's most efficient ambush predators. The attack begins in a fraction of a second as the fish reaches exactly the right position, and the turtle instantly transforms from silent statue into explosive hunter with astonishing speed. Its enormous jaws swing open, while the rapid expansion of its mouth creates a powerful suction force that pulls surrounding water and the unsuspecting prey deep. Inside, before escape becomes possible, rather than simply biting its victim, the turtle allows the rushing water itself to drag the prey inward, making the strike almost impossible to avoid once it has begun. Once the prey disappears inside its mouth, the turtle's massive beak-like jaws snap shut with crushing force that few freshwater animals can withstand under any circumstances. Smaller prey is usually swallowed whole, while larger victims may be crushed into manageable pieces before being consumed by one of the strongest bites found among freshwater reptiles. Fish form a large part of its diet, but this ancient predator also feeds on crayfish, frogs, snakes, turtles, aquatic birds, small mammals, and even carrion, whenever the opportunity presents itself. This flexible feeding strategy allows the alligator snapping turtle to survive even when particular food sources become scarce, making it one of the most adaptable predators within its freshwater habitat. Murky rivers often provide almost no visibility, so instead of relying entirely on eyesight, the turtle detects vibrations, water movement, and subtle disturbances that reveal the presence of nearby animals approaching its hidden position. Even beneath muddy water where almost nothing can be seen, it remains fully aware of activity around its ambush site, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of this remarkable reptile is how little it has changed throughout millions of years despite dramatic changes to Earth's climate, landscapes, and ecosystems. The alligator snapping turtle belongs to an ancient evolutionary lineage whose body structure and hunting strategy proved so successful that evolution found almost nothing requiring improvement over immense periods of time. Few animals demonstrate the power of natural selection more clearly than a predator whose design has remained effective for countless generations. Unlike predators that exhaust themselves through constant pursuit, this turtle conserves energy by remaining almost perfectly still for hours, sometimes appearing completely lifeless beneath the water. Rather than searching endlessly for prey, it allows patience, camouflage, and curiosity to work together until an unsuspecting animal willingly enters striking distance without sensing the danger nearby. This sit-on-wait strategy is perfectly suited to slow-moving freshwater environments, where conserving energy often provides a greater survival advantage than endless movement. The alligator snapping turtle proves that becoming an apex ambush predator does not always require extraordinary speed, relentless aggression, or constant hunting across vast distances in search of food. Sometimes the greatest advantage comes from becoming completely invisible, allowing nature itself to deliver prey directly toward a predator that barely needs to move until the final moment. Its camouflage, living fishing lure, explosive suction strike, and crushing jaws combine into one of the most extraordinary hunting systems ever produced by evolution. beneath calm rivers where the surface appears peaceful and undisturbed. This ancient hunter continues using the same deadly strategy that has remained successful for millions of years without needing dramatic change. It stands as one of the finest examples of how patience, adaptation, and perfect camouflage can become far more powerful than speed or brute force in the natural world. Because beneath muddy water, the deadliest predator may not be the one chasing its prey, but the one that never appears to move at all.